Hey, what's up guys? It's Halfway broadcasting from around the world in phenomenal Penh, Cambodia. Here we are early in the morning leaving Phnom Penh. This might be at 5:30 a.m. maybe. So I took a trip to Kep as well as Rabbit Island and Kampung Trach. I hope I'm saying all of those things properly. But yeah, so you're going to see in this video here, in this footage, again, this is us leaving Phnom Penh. You'll start gradually seeing us get out into the provinces as we head our way to the west coast of Cambodia in the Gulf of Thailand to, like I said, Kep and that area. So I went with a, actually before I talk about that, this was a super beautiful shot that I had. It just doesn't do justice on footage, but it's like this cool like sinkhole, it's almost like a mini waterfall. But yeah, so anyway, so I went with this Khmer family I've spoken about in another video, like my adoptee Khmer family. It's a Khmer family I hang out with all the time. I do a lot of cool stuff with them. So I went with them. Also, I've been seeing a girl recently, and I haven't really talked about her on the channel much, but it's been maybe 4 weeks now, and things are awesome. In the beginning of relationships, things are always awesome though, but we'll see how everything goes. So I went with this family, I went with her, I went with, I have a friend from Canada that's here, as well as another guy from Turkey, and then some other Khmer people. So it was a really awesome trip, and we got to see a lot of really cool things. So here we are, we're getting closer to like seeing mountains. You can see in the background. So most of Cambodia is relatively flat, but certain parts definitely do have some landscape and topography. And some mountains and stuff, so you're kind of seeing some of that in some of these clips here. You can see the mountains back there in the distance. And you'll see later in this video, we actually did take a trip to the mountains. I don't think it was these specific ones, but that was in Kampung Trach. Again, if I'm saying that correctly. That was kind of close to that. And it was, yeah, so again, it was a really awesome trip. We got to see a lot of really cool things. And again, it's always just nice to get out of Phnom Penh City and see a little bit of the countryside, see a little bit of, you know, the beauty that this country has to offer. It's an incredibly beautiful country with, you know, a diverse range of things to do, whether you're in, again, if you're in the city of Phnom Penh, or if you're, you know, heading out to, like you see here, these mountains, or as you'll see later, the beach, or you're heading out to fields or pagodas, really nice spots. There's a lot of really, really beautiful things. And I'm not sure what we were on. This might have been Highway 2. I don't think it is, though. Honestly, I'm not sure. I apologize, but I can't remember. It's possible it's Highway 2, but I don't think it is. But yeah, it was a pretty enjoyable ride. Whenever, so as a foreigner, probably whenever you leave the city, so like driving around the moto in the city is really nice and it's really cool. It can be a little bit scary at times, but overall it's not that bad. I think actually sometimes driving outside of the city, especially in a vehicle, can be a little bit scary because traffic's going pretty fast, and a lot of the roads, like this road that we're on now, it's literally like a 2-lane highway. So if you're passing a car, you don't have like that extra bit of room. You have to go into the lane of oncoming traffic and then hope that you don't die while you're driving. So trust your drivers. Yeah, and this is cool. So this is right here. This is when we first get to Kep. You see these ladies are, you know, cutting up the fish. They just, you know, either somebody brought to them or they caught. And you can see the fishing boats and all the traps and stuff. So Kep was really nice. We didn't spend a lot of time in like the mainland of Kep. We stopped there for a little bit. But you'll see we basically just used it as a segue point to get to what is called Rabbit Island. And that's where we are heading to now. You see these islands directly in front of me. That's Rabbit Island. So you can do is you can hop on one of these nice little boats. I can't remember the exact pricing. I think it was like $3 a person or something in that ballpark. So you hop on this really cool boat, and then you make your way to the island. So on the way there was quite a bit of there were a lot of like waves, and it was a nice, it was a bit of an exhilarating ride, I guess you could say. Now on the way back, when we were coming back, it was just like hydration, especially getting glass, filling up with water. It wasn't filling up with water, but we were taking on water splashing on the boat, we were getting all wet. And it wasn't that you take over. Now I've also been to Sihanoukville. I've been to Otres. The beach on that island specifically is much nicer primarily because it was cleaner. Otres wasn't that bad. It wasn't terrible, but there were like, you know, some plastic bags and garbage and stuff around. And then you have to get like awesome. So we got, you know, good seafood. We got crab and fish. Then we also had duck, rice, vegetables. We had an awesome meal for lunch. And this is the same shot as the opening scene, but I don't know, it was so beautiful and relaxing there. And I don't know if you saw behind me or if you will see behind me here, but they have these little huts that you can stay in. And one of the guys I was with, I think he asked how much it was, $50 a night. Not bad. Like huts or whatever you're on, like this awesome island. And trying to have like a chill time, $50 a night. So now we're heading back. We had our summer wrapped island. What it was really cool when we were here on this day, it was warm outside. So like I said, here we are heading to Kampung trach, and again getting a little bit closer to these mountains. And again, the landscape is just always beautiful. This is still in Kep actually, I think, in this actual video. And I even think like, man, I don't know, whenever I go somewhere new like this, I always think like, I wonder what it would be like to live here. I wonder if they have good schools that pay well out here. How cool that'd be just to live on the beach, I guess, like that. Man, that'd be so awesome. What would it really be? I don't know. I love Phnom Penh, I really do. Alright, so now here we are. Now we're really into the heart of the forest. You can see, we're obviously, this is a dirt road, so we're bouncing around a lot. You can see the mountains right up on them. I got my phone because we hit a huge bump. And a nice body of water here. And yeah, like I said, so mostly Cambodia is relatively flat, generally speaking, but you do get these like really cool landscapes. You just have to be able to find them. And luckily I went with this family. Like they put this trip together, and I'm, you know, very grateful that I got to go with them and bring the people along with me that I brought along. So it's a really cool, diverse group of people. Again, it was, you know, Khmer people, one American, a Canadian, and a Turkish dude. We're all just hanging out, having fun. And it was actually really funny because, so me and the Canadian dude, we had this plan, like we were going to bring a bottle of, you know, some alcohol. I would like to climb. We didn't want to go on this long trip. I think I can too. So like, whatever, we're just going to bring like a bottle of something and get some like Coke and mix it and be drinking in the van. So we were doing that the whole time, like, you know, just sipping on, he got a bottle of Absolute and some Pepsi. And then we were just sipping on that the whole way. But then once we went to lunch, the mom, like the one mom, all of a sudden breaks out a bottle of Stoli. She's like, "You guys want some vodka?" We're like, "Yeah." So then we broke out our bottle, and then we would get all like drink and hang out. But sometimes some Khmer people surprise me because I never know what to think, because sometimes they're so conservative, and sometimes they're so chill. So you never really know what to think. And again, besides us guys, it was only us 3 guys. So like, I don't know. There were like maybe 4 Khmer
Wait, who wants to come?
And then like the girl that I brought, and then the daughter of the mom, and then 1 or 2 younger girls. So it was all like ladies, and then just us dudes. So again, we didn't know like what are you gonna think for like sitting there drinking alcohol. But all of a sudden, like, it was so cool at lunch. She just broke out this bottle and stole it. It was like, let's do some shots. So that was awesome. Okay, but yeah, so here now we're at the mountains. Obviously, you can see it's super beautiful. So this is the, you can see the van that we took on our trip. I think there were 10 or 11 of us, maybe. There were supposed to be originally 20, and then I think only 14 people were actually coming, and then it actually ended up being 11, I think. But either way, it was an awesome trip. You can see there's like railroad tracks here, and I don't think I got any, I'm not sure if I got any shots of that in the video. We'll see. But I took some cool pictures of the rail tracks. So here are the mountains. Now on the other face of this little cliff here, I kind of climbed up like halfway up it, which was kind of cool. But you'll see when in a little bit here, there's an actual trail that goes up maybe a third of the way, or so. That actually like is a. At first, it's like rock stairs, and then, you have to like do a little bit of climbing, but it's pretty easy to climb. And they have like a flag up there and a really nice view. And now this is a cave here, so you can see there's a cave with some cool cave water. I slipped in here. The rocks were so slippery, I kind of, you don't see it in this video, but at one point I just like ran down the rocks and then took a nice little slip and hurt my foot. But it's fine.
I'm right over here.
So don't run inside rock caves with water because the rocks are slippery as shit, dude. And as you can see, you're going to see in this video here too, you can like go down into the water, it's real shallow, and then I think you can see in this video. Either way, you can walk into the water, and then the cave like goes deeper into the cave. We didn't go any further, but I was talking to two ladies that were there. I think they were British, but they said they went like a little bit deep into it, but they're like without like some kind of guide or something. We don't want to go any further. But yeah, so you can like go into the cave and like explore the water. Like I said, it's very shallow, maybe a couple of inches, 4 or 5 inches deep only. But it was really beautiful and really nice. And yeah, everything about the trip was nice. So these are the stairs that I was talking about, or the pathway up. So it leads up to this little spot. So you have like a nice view into the landscape, as well as being into the mountains. And they have this cool flag marker up here. And then on this side, so when we turn around, you can see that there's like another cave that goes into the mountain. And then you can walk around that, and then you can get a view of the other angle of the mountain and the landscape out that way. So you're going to see that here in a minute. But again, I mean, watching on video is awesome, and I appreciate you guys watching it on my video. But being there and seeing this in real life, even like going back and I'm watching this video, obviously, you know, like a video just can't do justice to what you're actually seeing and experiencing, and how breathtaking the view is and how awesome it is. And obviously this is like kind of in the same region, and we're in Cambodia obviously, but this reminds me of something from like some like Vietnam era like film or something. I don't know. The topography here, the landscape is really cool in this region. And especially being like relatively close to the beach, is like maybe a 30 or 40 minute ride from the beach, from Kep, so there's always like cool stuff that you can find to do. You just have some nice Buddhist shrine or whatnot inside of the cave. And I'll get you one more nice view out here. This is a really cool landscape. But yeah, so overall it was a really nice trip. It was really cool. Again, it's always nice to get out of the city and see some really nice things and be part of nature. And guys, as always, I appreciate you guys watching these videos. I hope you guys are A, learning something, B, maybe even being a little bit entertained, C, seeing some nice things. You know, don't be afraid to hit me up if you message me on my Facebook or my email. I always leave those in the description of my videos. Be sure to check out every Sunday morning I do a Facebook Live video, which is at 10 a.m. local Phnom Penh time, so check out what that is for you. And I appreciate you guys. Halfway. Peace out.